Okay, so picture this. You walk out onto your balcony, ready to start your day, and bam, there's a little bushy-tailed guest staring back at you. It's actually a super common urban adventure, and today we're going to walk through exactly how to handle it when a squirrel decides your high-rise is its new, very stressful home.
All right, so you see this little guy. He's just kind of peering over the edge, maybe looking a little panicked. What's your first move? Do you freak out? Do you grab your phone for a quick video? The real question is, what's the right thing to do here?
And you know what? This happens way more than you think. Seriously, you look online and the forums are just filled with these stories. It's this classic city dweller problem, right? You love seeing wildlife, but you're also terrified they're in serious danger.
This right here just nails that feeling, doesn't it? This came from someone who had a squirrel stuck on their third-floor balcony, and it just captures that sense of helplessness. You're watching this poor little creature, and you just feel totally stuck yourself.
And really, this is the whole problem in a nutshell. On the one hand, we think of squirrels as these little ninjas, right? They've got that Spider-Man-like agility, they can climb anything. But on the other hand, let's be real, they're tiny. A fall from that high onto concrete, that could be it for them.
All right, so before you go all superhero mode and start assembling a squirrel rescue team, your first job is actually much simpler. You just need to be an observer and figure out if this is a temporary visit or if you actually need to step in and be a rescuer.
And this is exactly why just watching is so important. People who've dealt with this all say the same thing. These little guys are way more capable than we think. They can scale vertical brick walls. They can leap these crazy distances. A lot of the time, they already have an exit strategy we just can't see.
So what's your best tool in this situation? Turns out it's just plain old patience. In the original story that got this whole conversation started, the person just left a little snack out. And when they came back later, poof, squirrel was gone. It wasn't really stuck after all.
Okay, but let's say you've waited, you've observed, and yeah, this little guy is definitely stuck. He's not going anywhere. Well, now it's time for Operation Escape Route. This is your moment to shine.
And thankfully, people have come up with some pretty brilliant, low-tech ideas. The most popular one is the rope or board method. It's simple. Just lean a long piece of wood or a thick rope from your balcony down to a tree or the ground. Or, and I love this one, the apartment path. Yeah, you heard me. You literally build a tunnel out of cardboard boxes leading from your balcony door through your apartment and out your front door. And of course, a little trail of nuts or peanut butter never hurts to guide the way.
All right, so you've got your escape route all planned out, but there are a couple more pieces to this puzzle. We need to talk about the fine art of choosing the right snack and the absolute last resort if nothing else is working.
And yep, never underestimate the power of a good snack. The person who first posted about their trapped squirrel came back with this update. Sometimes all they need is that little boost of energy, or maybe just a little confidence, to make the big leap. It's amazing what a little peanut butter can do.
Okay, but here's a friendly and pretty funny word of warning. Just be careful because if you make your balcony the best squirrel restaurant in town, you're going to get regulars. Apparently, they have incredible memories for where the good food is, so you might end up with a whole furry flash mob on your hands.
But what if you've done everything? You've built the ladder, you've put out the snacks, you've waited patiently, and he's still there, just looking miserable. What's the move when the gentle approach just isn't cutting it?
Well, this is where you might have to think about something called a humane trap. You've probably seen them. They're just those wire cages with a little trap door. You put some bait inside, the animal goes in, and the door shuts without hurting them. Then you can just carry the whole cage downstairs and let them go somewhere safe. Now, I have to be super clear about this. This is your absolute last resort. I mean, think about it. Getting trapped is really, really stressful for any animal. So you've got to try everything else first before you even think about going down this road.
But no matter what you do, whether it's the board, the snacks, or the trap, there is one golden rule. You have to stay calm. Squirrels spook super easily, and a scared squirrel is an unpredictable squirrel. It might make a desperate jump it wouldn't normally try. So just move slow, keep quiet, and give the little guy some space.
You know, when you handle this the right way, the whole thing kind of transforms. You go from being just another worried person looking out their window to the hero of your very own urban rescue story.
And I just love this one last comment from the discussion because it's so true. It just perfectly captures that cheeky little personality they have. You do all this work, you save its life, and you just know the next day it's going to be thinking, wonder if that peanut butter place is open today.
So there you have it. The next time you spot a furry little face looking down from your balcony, you're not going to panic. you're going to be ready. You've got patience, you've got a game plan, and hey, you've probably got a jar of peanut butter. What started as a moment of worry can turn into a pretty awesome story. So, who's the hero now?